I'm so glad that you wanted me to do a deeper tutorial on why you've been doing all the mindset and it's still not working. And here's what you need to understand is so we create our consciousness in 3 levels. We've got our self-conscious, which speaks in the language of thoughts. We've got our unconscious, which speaks in the language of emotions. And then we have our superconscious, which is our insight, intuition, and information. Now, what you need to understand is that our unconscious is running about 95% of the show. So in order to actually change your life, you can't change those unconscious patterns with thinking that were never actually created by thinking. Now, when you think of it like this, our self-conscious chooses, our unconscious allows or denies, and our superconscious is what creates. So if you truly want to transform, you need to understand how to actually change those unconscious patterns and learn how to speak to the unconscious. And the unconscious doesn't learn by thinking. The unconscious doesn't learn by affirmations. The unconscious learns by practicing safety and repetition. And you can do this multiple ways. But trying to train your unconscious with thinking is like reading an entire manual on how to drive a car and without ever actually driving the car, thinking that you're a race car driver. No, you learn to drive the car by actually being it, right? You actually be behind the wheel, you start the car, you use your turn signals, you put the gas pedal, you put on the brakes, like you actually are driving the car. And so this is where most of the manifestation and personal development and self-help is actually keeping you more stuck, because it's trying to teach you how to change the 5% when actually it's the 95% unconscious agendas and instructions that are actually running your life. Now, the other thing to be aware of is that any advice out there, whether it's personal development, self-help, manifestation, if it's turning you against yourself, like your thoughts are bad, your emotions are bad, your patterns are bad, your beliefs are bad, your shadows are bad, babe, this is just a more sophisticated way for you to turn against yourself and suffer. So creating true alignment in what you're trying to manifest isn't about being high vibe. It isn't about thinking positive. It's about creating alignment between your self-conscious, your unconscious, and your superconscious. And here's the other thing that where I see most of my clients and where I was stuck for a very long time is thinking that the way you feel is in correlation to what you manifest. And this is not true.